What's up, my bare necessities? My name is GoodKhaos, and welcome to my Scathelocke Legendary Auto Rifle Weapon Review. And as of right now, recording this, the Crucible is completely dominated by two auto rifles, Uriel's Gift and Positive Outlook. I've gotten tired of seeing and saying their names. Enter a friend of mine, Ricardo, who asked me to do a review of Scathelocke, and I'm always glad to acquiesce to sub-requests. Within reason, of course. And Ricardo is more than reasonable. Hi, Ricardo! Here's Scathelocke. It looks like an AK-47 and even fires 600 rounds per minute like one. I do wish the shot sounded a bit meatier. But other than that, I love how this gun looks and feels. The trait for Scathelocke is Under Pressure! Under Pressure gives improved stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. It gives you a standard boost when half your magazine is gone. Scathelocke has a magazine size of 42 rounds, so you get 21 rounds of increased stability and accuracy. If you go with Tactical Mag, you'll get 22 rounds, but we'll talk more on that later. I like this perk because you're not relying upon landing shots to get the increased accuracy as you are with Zen Moment. I dislike this perk, however, because you do have to fire half your magazine before it activates. It can feel like getting a second wind as engagements drag on, where most guns just get lower on ammo and you normally start itching to reload. Scathelocke's ready for round 2. Personally, I do prefer Zen Moment more because I can always expect to land a few shots and get that laser beam precision, but if you're someone who struggles to secure those first few hits, you can rely on Under Pressure to activate always, which is nice. It's a medium risk, medium reward perk. Now that we understand Under Pressure, let's move on to magazines. Our first magazine is high caliber rounds. Shots from this weapon knock the target back further, and range is slightly increased. This is arguably the best perk in the game for the Crucible. Maybe not even arguably. Or maybe arguably. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it down below. Right now, high caliber rounds is OP. And with Scathelocke's 600 rounds per minute, this perk melts face. Know that saying that the best defense is a good offense? Well, high caliber rounds is the epitome of that. And if an enemy can't land a shot on you, you're able to engage the next enemy quicker than if you had taken damage. I'm not going to say you have to pick this perk, but I am going to say you should. Mainly because Tactical Magazine doesn't interact well with Under Pressure. Tactical Magazine. This weapon has multiple tactical improvements, slightly increasing stability, reload speed, and magazine size. With Tactical Mag equipped, you get 3 extra rounds in your mag, so 45. Under Pressure activates when your mag is down to half, and half of 45 is 22.5. I tested it and Under Pressure activated at 22 rounds, meaning it rounded down, meaning you only get 1 extra round of enhanced stability and accuracy. That is not worth the loss of high caliber rounds. I really feel like choosing this perk would be a mistake, and I strongly advise against it, but you do you. On to sights. The first sight we'll look at is IS-5 Circle. Circular iron sight, short zoom, greatly increases handling speed. The idea behind this sight is to be better able to deal with close-range fights. The short zoom, greater field of vision, and increased handling speed is all designed to better help you track that blinking antelope D-Warlock butthole. All of these aspects together are supposed to give you more of an edge in close-range fights, and it does more so than the other two sights at least. The issue I have is that you lose out a bit of that mid-range potential, and that's really where Scathelocke shines. This scope isn't going to provide you enough of an edge for you to be able to consistently beat out those SMGs or sidearms. Because of the loss of range and mid-range potential, I don't think this scope is the best that this gun allows. Next is the Model 8 Red. It's got the red dot, medium zoom, and greatly increases range. This one is my scope of choice. The other sights can't compete with the benefits of having that medium zoom and range increase. You will lose out on some of your ability to handle those close-range opponents, but even IS-5 Circle struggles in those fights. Last and definitely least, the final sight is Mark 10 Glass. Ocular sight, long zoom, increases range, slightly decreases handling speed. This scope is absolute garbage. It's clunky, it's awkward, it's stupid, it's dumb. I hate it. The extra zoom doesn't help you with those long-range engagements, and it's going to get you killed with those close-range engagements. When you're at those mid-ranges, the extra zoom isn't going to help you track your enemies any better than Model 8 Red, and you're going to find yourself getting killed with this scope more than the other two. Now that we know the perks, let's look at how fast Scathelocke can slaughter your enemies. And remember, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. It has an optimal TTK of 1.1 seconds. That would mean landing 11 crits and 1 body shot. It has a body shot TTK of 1.5 seconds, which is 16 body shots. Interesting fact, Uriel's Gift has an optimal TTK of 1.07 seconds and a body shot TTK of 1.6 seconds. I would take this gun against Uriel's Gift at mid-range any day, which I think is exciting. Less exciting is the stability and handling. My least favorite part about Scathelocke is that it bucks like a freaking Bronco. It actually has one of the lowest stabilities in class. This only matters for the first half of your magazine, but most of your fights are going to take place within the first half of that magazine, so it's going to hurt a lot. On the plus side, you don't notice the stability at mid-range engagements as much. You're going to be struggling to land those shots at the longer distances because of the high recoil, and even at closer distances somewhat because it's an auto rifle. However, once you hit that halfway mark on your magazine, stability isn't even an issue anymore. Despite the challenges, this gun feels second nature to pick up and use. It readies fast enough that you don't notice when swapping weapons, and it's going to reload fast enough that you're barely out of the action for long. I've said this a lot, and I'm going to say it once more to really drive it home. When you're using Scathelocke, you're going to want to hunt out those mid-range encounters. It's a monster at those ranges, so if you're in mid-range and you can aim, you'll beat out most guns, including Uriel's Gift and Positive Outlook. I'm not saying you're going to win 100% of the time, but at the very least, you're going to be able to trade. Not so much with long ranges. I would avoid longer sightlines with this gun. Uriel's Gift and Positive Outlook have a high enough base stability that you can challenge scout rifles, but Scathelocke is rubbish at those ranges. If possible, you should also try to avoid those immediate range engagements where SMGs are most comfortable. It is an auto rifle after all. To compensate for those range difficulties, I would take a scout rifle alongside Scathelocke. My preferred pairing would be something like Eternal Blazon, but you pick the scout rifle that you're most comfortable with, and you'll do fine. You might need to adapt your playstyle slightly as well to make sure you have enough distance between yourself and entry points to avoid those SMG ranges. If you can do that, you'll stand a chance even against Antiope D. Then just use your scout rifle for those extra long distances and you've got yourself a killer combo. We've reached the final judgment portion of our review, and I'm thinking you already know what I'm going to say. I really like Scathelocke a lot. I wouldn't say that it dethrones Uriel's Gift or Positive Outlook, but at mid-range it's a formidable foe. The main problem is this gun doesn't have a high enough base stability, so it's a mid-range niche gun. Have you used Scathelocke? What did you think? Do you agree with my assessments? Would you use it over Uriel's Gift or Positive Outlook? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more Destiny 2 content, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be informed when I release a video or go live for a stream. If you have any other comments or suggestions, or if you just want to say what's up, you can do so down below. And if you would share this video, I would be forever and eternally grateful. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!